Welcome to seenonreddit. Subscribe and like this video for more posts daily, and don't forget to click that bell button. The words low battery appear right before your eyes. You take off your VR headset and realized your whole life was just a VR simulation which you've been playing for only a few minutes. How do you react? Dude, I suck at this. What if the goal was to suck in this game? Has anyone found the final boss yet? The final boss is the lack thereof, rushing towards a climax that will never come, hoping for a good ending and then just hitting a wall. I turned down the difficulty and try again. I can't see anyone has mentioned it yet, but there was a redditor once who actually had this sensation after a concussion. He lived a whole lifetime, came to and realized it wasn't real, and struggled with depression because his wife and children never existed and he missed them so much. I don't know how real it was, but it's hard not to feel pity. Why did I go back to the carpet store after beating cancer? Shoulder went off grid. No social security. That's how it's done. Just like the simulations. Lies. Deception. Deception. Lies. Liception. Dies. Gods, that was awful. Way too arbitrary. Pay to win. And what's with the loot boxes? This game sucks. To be fair, it only uses in-game currency. What if all rich people secretly are pay-to-win players? I am shocked. What do you think corruption is? I'll continue later and proceed to make dinner. Today's special, cereal box with rotten meat. As you guessed, I'm a raccoon. Hello raccoon. Big fan here. Loved your work in Guardians of the Galaxy. Immediately loaded up a game knowing that it's a simulation and also knowing how historical events and the stock market are going to play out. Let's get weird. Oh, and also super rich. The stocks are procedurally generated. RC Cola and Tab are the two major competing soda brands. Texas Instruments makes the OS on nearly every computer in the world. And Ask Jeeves has nearly bought every company and taken over the world. Post a very strongly worded review on how shitty and boring the game is. 40+ hours of cubicle grinding per week. Really? Just wait. In 15 years people will be lining up for hours to get back into Life Classic, because Life Retail doesn't waste their time as aggressively. I go online and find a walkthrough so I don't fail miserably again. Oh my god, I'm free. Oh my god, it's over. Finally I'm free to live my life. Here, in this real reality, I've been given a gift. I can start again, taking what I learned from the experience to better myself and others. This life was indistinguishable from the simulation, but still I will choose to live with the dignity of knowing my life is truly my own again. I take a moment to examine myself. I touch my fleshy fingertips to the scales of my foul flesh. A large sack of fat tissue encompasses my body. Oh, no. How long was I in there? And this, what is this? I ask, as I yank the tubes from my swollen red arm. What happened to me? This is what I really am. Huh, I'll just have to turn some things around. I can do it. I take a look at my surroundings. I'm in a minuscule room, with nothing but my chair and a metal door. This is awful. Have I really been plugged in this whole time? A little exercise will help. I try to pull myself up to my feet, but end up simply pulling myself into the cold, filthy carpet of my dwelling. My legs. Oh my god, my legs are gone. I examine them. They've been amputated. I try so hard to remember the time before the simulation, but it's no use. That was so long ago, right? I try to remember. A family, a friend, anyone. I drag myself to the door and push it ajar. The sight I behold is difficult to describe. To the left and right of my chamber is a line of others that stretch as far as I can see, and beyond that is nothing. Collapsing buildings, dried up riverbeds, mounds of garbage left to decay, leaving only the non-degradable filth behind. Dirt devoid of grass, or life for that matter. There is no one. It's pitch black, only an enormous, rubbled moon reflecting a blinding light from the sun. I stare in awe and horror. Then, the ambient temperature begins to rise very quickly. I easily break a sweat. Peeking over the horizon is the sunrise. I watch as Earth's sun raises itself above the jagged horizon of derelict buildings and craters. The sun slowly encompasses the entire sky, easily 1,000 times larger than it should be. It's blood red. As my skin begins to blister painfully, I drag myself back inside as quickly as I can and I slam the chamber closed. I pull myself into my seat and slip the goggles on again. Simulation 223 sim time duration. 84 years real time duration. 180 seconds. Would you like to begin? Yes. Probably cry for a very long time. All my experiences, the feelings, pain, love, happiness, the people I knew and how content I am with my life RN. And it keeps getting better. None of it existed and I would long for it deeply. The only other thing I would ask myself is why TF did I have the depression debut? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out yesterday's video and subscribe.